This is Margaret Kiernan, my best friend. She died in the Stardust Fire, age 18. My sister's name was Margaret. I'm James, her elder brother. Margaret had babysit for me and Susan, my newborn fourth girl, the only one she got to meet. My memories of her are all of having fun and talking to her about her love of sports and going out with her friends. Margaret had a vast number of friends, many of them through her love of sports and socialising. Her best friends was Rose, Liz, Adrian and Sandra. But her best friend is still, to this day, Deirdre, who's still very close to my mother, me and John. We moved from town, like they did as well, and we went to school and then we just clicked it in school and that was it. And I was always in their house all the time. And they treated me like their own. Ah, she was gas. Quiet, but very funny. And like, we were like chalk and cheese. She's really girly, and I'd be too, but she was a fantastic football player. And we done football, basketball, camogie. We done everything together. I can still see her now in our football shorts and all standing on the sideline, freezing and everything and all. And like she wouldn't, like she was real thin and she was just so kind, her big blue eyes and her blue eyeliner and everything. And like all the lads and I'll be mad about her. Like I said, Mary, he fancies you over there. Stop. You know, she was just like she's just a lovely person. And she came from a lovely family as well. We were like sisters. And she just had a whole life ahead of her. The night of the Stardust Fire was the night it broke our family. Me and my brother John spent the following days searching hospitals and then the morgue, hoping against hope maybe she was still alive. The funeral brought her home. We were never going to see our baby sister again. My parents at this time were inconsolable and suicidal. They were never the same people after the terrible night. My father returned to work after long absence. I worked in the same section in Dublin Airport. One day an airport police officer, who he vaguely knew my dad's, stopped me and not knowing I was his son and asked me how he was doing. I didn't get a chance to answer. He just said he looks like his soul has been sucked out. I asked him, how would you feel if his daughter has died in a horrific circumstance? People outside the family and close friends could not have no idea the effect it was having and continues to this day. Our mother is still alive today at the age of 91. There wasn't a single day where our mother didn't speak about Margaret, and there were tears most of the time. As for me, it was a pleasure to have her in my life, the short time it was. Although the rest of my daughters never got to meet Margaret, they all feel they have known her well. My brother's family are the same, as they, like me, were brought up around Margaret's memories. That's Margaret's football trophy when we won the league with Charlesville United. With against the girls' team, local area, we won the league and that's our trophy. And we all got the trophy. And then that's Mrs. Kiernan's watch when she passed away, and they got these lockets made and it's engraved on 18, the date she died. And Mrs. Kiernan got them done for our two boys and herself and her husband, and one for me as well, which I carry around with me everywhere. That was our confirmation medal, because for the photograph, remember the clothes she used to dress up in years ago? We'd be staggering because she's a kind of little hat on her and a little suit on her. And we're saying there's not a mess in the state you and that, the clothes. And then, well, that's our medal, our disc with our chain Margaret she used to wear around her neck. Like, that was meant an awful lot to the Kiernan, so they gave it to me when Mags died. And then, last but not least, they're Mag's rosary beads that she prayed every day. And I got them Mag's rosary beads as well. These things mean an awful lot to me. My name is John Kiernan, older brother of Margaret. I don't have any great memories of Margaret when we were very young, as I really only started to get to know her when she was in her mid-teens, and it would have to be in my late teens. She would have had a wide circle of friends from her school pals to her football pals, and she really started work and was quite popular even though she was the new girl in the job. Ironically, her job was based in Butcherley Park. Margaret introduced me to a lot of her friends and in fact encouraged myself and my now wife to date. Margaret used to travel to Glasgow a lot and stay with families over there. I understand she had a few friends over in Glasgow, even now, some 40 years after her death. Some of her friends stay in touch with the family. The night Margaret was killed, my mother and father had their lives taken away from them. The spirit went from both of them and they would never be the same people again. For me, it was like role reversed at 21 years of age, wondering what I would be coming home to, where both parents took to heavy drink and tranquilizers. Listened to their sorrow for months and months on end. Thankfully, they both came out at the other side, albeit heartbroken. I'm sure our story is not unique among the victims' families. My own upset, as I said at the start of this, that I was really only getting to know Margaret on an adult term, and you wonder what that would have been. She is often mentioned in family conversation and asked about by my children, but having never met her, stories and photographs are all we have to share with them. So the biggest regret is that after 41 years that we still are searching for justice. As was pointed out recently, if this had happened in a more affluent area, the case would have been solved at the outset. Margaret's mother, Mags, she was like a mother to me, and we kept in contact from the day Margaret died. She just was never the same woman again. Her only daughter, 2 boys, and unfortunately Mags got sick and she ended up in St. Joseph's Hospital with cancer. And before she died, her last breath was screaming for Margaret. But unfortunately now she'll never know whether the 40 will get their justice. I was just devastated even when Miss Kiernan died myself. I always thought that the Kierans would have blamed me because I got out and Margaret didn't, but it was the complete opposite. Might as well could have hers around. So I know if that had been me, she'd be sitting here talking about me, 100%. She was my bestie. And always will be.